peace, blessings, and light. You are listening to Raejean Radio, and I'm your host, Boshia. In this community of blossoming humans, I answer questions and make you think about your potential to make change. I empower you to stop complaining and do something about it. We are not going to agree on everything, but that's what life is all about. Learning, loving, and expression of truth. After all, true leaders take criticism and make adjustments to better rule their regime. Today's fourth episode is all about staying motivated and remembering mindful practices. So let's get started. I have received a question from Tisha Williams. How do I stay motivated when I am my own boss, assistant, and social media manager? Well, Tisha, I first want to say thank you, and thank you for telling us your identity. I appreciate that so much. One of the things that you do is to remember the mindful practices I talked about in episode 2 of this Raejean Radio podcast. So you have to have a daily routine that is just for your mindful practice and self-care. It has to be a daily thing, because if it's not, you're not going to stay motivated to want to do all of these different roles, right? Until you're able to actually financially afford a staff, you have to remember to take care of yourself. You can get drained, you can be tired, you can make yourself ill if you don't remember to take care of yourself and remember mindful practices. I know it's difficult when you're working and you're on the brink of something, but you have to remember these mindful practices because they put you in a place to restart you, to refresh you, and to make your day more smooth. Now, I know this sounds crazy, right? Like, oh my gosh, I'm taking time out to be mindful. I'm taking time out to take care of myself because I could be doing work, right? Well, the work is going to be there when you're done. So you can always come back to it. If you choose to have a mindful practice in the middle of the day, make sure you set time aside for that. Set your alarm. Let it go off so that you're able to actually commit to that. Do not expect to stay motivated and you're not putting these mindful practices in that we talked about in episode 2. Now, it can be a little difficult when you have so many things due, so many deadlines, right? But what I want to motivate you to do is to make sure you do not forget self-care. Because when you forget self-care, you forget to eat, you forget to go to the bathroom even, you also forget to be in a place of just complete appreciation and gratitude. So in order for you to stay motivated, you want to remember to do these mindful practices. You want to have self-care. You want to do that. Now, a lot of the times it has a lot to do with what makes you happy and what puts you in a good mood. Whether you want to go get a massage or watch a movie, whatever that is. I personally think a massage helps. A nice soak in the bathtub helps. Just take good care of yourself and relax your mind. Lavender massage your head, get in your scalp with that lavender oil and really relax yourself, okay? So you can actually enjoy your existence and you'll be able to see the difference in general. So I hope this helps with mindful practices and also staying motivated, because we know as our own bosses how difficult it is, right? So I hope I'm here to actually keep this going. And, with your question, Tisha, I really appreciate you speaking about what you find important and what you want answered. That's so important. Do not forget to follow this podcast. Do not forget to tell your friends to follow this podcast, because this is just the beginning. And we're a community. We are a family. So let us enjoy each other and let us continue to help each other. Thank you guys so much. Peace, love, and light. See you guys in the next podcast. Peace.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.